Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here for our first final pitch night in Shark Tank style at Mancos School District. These students have been with me throughout the whole school year, and during that time, they've earned 6 college credits from PCC, and they're in the process of earning 3 career certifications. This program would not be possible but for a lot of great adults. So the first group I'd really like to recognize is the Mancos School Board of Education. Are there any school board members in the audience? Tonight, our sharks are our board of advisors. They consist of Dr. Michael Valdez from Fort Lewis College, Miss Emily Hutchison Brown from Mancos School District and Vic's Barbershop, Heather Otter from Region 9, and Mr. Evan Campbell, business consultant and business coach. Those 4 individuals will be the ones making the decision which team wins, and they could win a grant up to $3,000 to formally launch their business. In addition, we've had many great mentors that you'll hear about along the way and great coaches to help us with the curriculum. But let's just get started. So to the stage, I'd like to invite a dynamic team, a team that's very motivated, a team that is excited about their product. Please welcome Pinnacle Clothing.
Hi, everyone. I am Brandon Van Est, and I'm from Pinnacle Clothing.
My name is Brian Beach. I'm from Pinnacle Clothing.
My name is Andrew Jaime, and I'm from Pinnacle Clothing.
My name is Tanner Hyde, and I'm from Pinnacle Clothing.
First off, tonight, I would like to thank all the judges for being here tonight. And in front of you, you have our base Pinnacle t-shirt. And in front of that, you have our base Pinnacle sweatshirt.
So our mission with Pinnacle Clothing is to provide affordable and stylish clothing apparel in more rural areas for middle class and low class individuals. Our target audience is male or females ages 15 to 35 that live an active lifestyle. And it doesn't matter which ways they're active, whether it's sports, weight training, hiking, or even just doing a lot in your day-to-day life. Pinnacle is for you. The problem we're here to solve is overpriced items, low quality items, and items that are hard to get, especially in rural areas. Between the 3 towns here, there's not many places you can go and buy athletic wear. And so we're here to, connect with the people in our community and really know what they want and get it to them at a good price. And like I said, our solutions, they're affordable prices, but still keeping that high quality. It's durable and lasts long. That we are in-house design and production, that we do all of our business, all of our labor right here in Mancos, Colorado. Our inventory. With $300 testing money we received, we bought 30 shirts, and so far we have sold 15 of them. The benefits of Pinnacle. Like I said earlier, we're local business operated in Mancos, Colorado. Our logo is the highest quality you can get on the market right now, and we double press it for durability and make sure it lasts long. The shirt you have in front of you is a 50-50 blend of polyester and cotton. It's good for durability and keeping you cool.
So our legal documents as a business, we have our LLC with the Colorado Secretary of State. We have also filed for an employee identification number with the IRS and are a tax-paying business. We also have a bank account with Delaware State Bank.
This is our website. This is what it looks like when you're buying a shirt. We have reached over 400 people with our website.
This is our price breakdown for our apparel. So we retail our t-shirts at $20. The production cost right now is $12.50. That gives us a profit of $7.50. Our men's shorts, we retail for $25 and production cost of $10 for a profit of $15. The sweatshirts retail for $25 and our production cost of $16 with a profit of $9. Our projections, our 3 month projection is 75 sales, which is $1,075. Our 6 months projection is 135 sales and $4,250 of income. Our 1 year projection is 245 sales for $5,400. And our 10 year projection is 41,000 sales for an income of $920,000.
All right, so our timeline, this is kind of what you can expect from us in the upcoming months. So with June and July would come in, it's all summer, so we kind of really want to incorporate that into our company. So for June, we're gonna do swimming trunks, tank tops, women's shorts. July, we're gonna do women's swimsuits, socks, and leggings. In August, it's back to school. It's kind of when college students and everyone kind of goes back to school. So we think that's gonna be a big drop for us. So basically just back to school. And then September, with the weather gonna get kind of cold, kind of chilly, we're gonna do compression wear, sweatpants, and sweatshirts.
So a few of the contracts and contacts we have with Mancus football, we're projected to do $2,075, and that's this coming season with all of the shirts and gear they'll need for the season. And with Mancus wrestling, we'll be doing $1,130 as well, and that's all confirmed. We're partnering with them to do, all their needs for all of their things they'll need throughout the season. Rough Canyon Outfitters is one of the contacts we have, and we're projected to do $1,060 with them, and that's shirts and hoodies for their staff. And then we also today we got a contact from a local bar in Mancus that wants to meet tomorrow, and we'll do shirts for their staff as well.
So this is our organizational charts of our channels. So for our marketing, we have our Instagram account. We have boosted one of our posts and reached 10,000 people with that post. We also have flyers hanging around locally and in the school. Our sales are in our website and in person, just selling through us. Our customer relationships, what we plan to keep those, is product reviews and raffles and giveaways to keep them engaged with our product. Our share of market for our first year. So the US clothing sale is $343 billion annually. The Colorado clothing sales annually is $686 million. And we plan to take our share of that, which is $5,400 in our first year.
As a business, we're asking for $3,000 to jumpstart our company. That $3,000 will go towards helping us get a DTF printer, which makes it to where we can print our own logos and not have to go through a brand, which helps us a lot considering the price of these logos right now, and the shipping is quite a bit. And so that's where a lot of our costs to make is coming from. And the one we're looking at getting is a Prestige DTF printer, which it comes with everything we need to do it. And to print the logos, it's looking like it's about $3,800 to get.
So this is our price breakdown with that printer. So this on average lowers our overhead or production fee by 43%.
Thank you for your time. And I'd just like to thank the audience for coming and having your time here.
Special thank you to our mentor, Brent McRorter, for helping us through all of this. Thank you.
Great job, you all. I'll start with a question. How would you take into consideration labor costs?
So our labor cost right now, we are not charging labor, but in the future, we have, since we do our own production, we've decided on each of us $1 per shirt that we sell would go to us. So that would be, if there's 4 of us working, $4 per shirt, which is a big reason why we would want the DTF printer to lower our margins or higher our margins so that we could pay ourselves.
In the acquisition of the contracts that you mentioned, the football, wrestling, the outfitter, and then apparently having a new local business today, were those contracts considered in your projected 1 year revenue?
No, those were not projected in our overall, like our 6 month, our 1 year, our 10 year. Those were not in our projections. No.
Not
No.
projected. So with those 3 contracts, they're already close to your 1 year revenue. So that does not take into consideration individual sales.
Yes, so our projections are based off of just our own brand, and that would be our projection sales.
Okay, got it. Great job, you guys. I wanted to ask a little bit about your future. You have a 10-year projection, so it may be hard to imagine yourselves where you'll be in 10 years. What is your plan for continuing this product and this brand as you thought about the 10-year projection, and why 10 years versus say 5, 6, 7?
We decided to just go with a 10-year just to kind of like throw out what we believe we can do in sales. And so like moving forward, we plan to just continue making shirts, and then we have a few drops planned in the future.
Thank you.
How many of you will have full-time jobs, part-time jobs, and what will be yours?
In the company? So me and Brian are full-time employees, and Andrew and Tanner are part-time employees. And so for each shirt we make is $1 royalty is what we're gonna call it per shirt for right now.
Any final questions from the judges? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's show our appreciation for Pinnacle Clothing. Up next is an exciting company. It's Uplete, and they're going to be demonstrating the Super Travel Brush. This is a group of incredibly intelligent young ladies with a very innovative product. Please welcome to the stage, Uplete.
Hi, I am Piper Franks, COO of Uplete. Before we start, we would like to thank Sylvina and Roy, our mentors, for helping us through this process.
Hi, I'm Chloe Andrews. I'm the CMO and CPO of our company, Uplete.
Hi, my name is Sarah Knezik, and I'm the CEO and CFO. I'd like to ask you guys a question. Who here likes to travel? Cool. Well, I'm going to start by asking you guys to imagine a scenario. You're going on a trip for work for about 3 days. You arrive at the hotel, you check in, and you want to go up to your room to freshen up before all the events start. Well, you realize you forgot your toothbrush. So now you're walking. The next few days are nonstop meetings, presentations, phone calls, and there's no time to stop by a supermarket. So you're walking around with dragon breath. You know, that gross feeling where you have a film on your teeth and you have the ability to actually taste how bad your breath is. Well, that's where we step in.
The biggest problem people face while traveling is a large inconvenience of packing and losing toiletries in their bags or hotels. Our solution is simple and it's convenient. It's a hairbrush that contains a toothbrush in the handle. Our customer segment is females ranging from 25 to 45 who are middle class, making about $70K a year, and who travel for their jobs. The perfect example of this is Jill. Jill is a 30-year-old woman and a mother of 2 little kids who works for a travel agency and frequently has to travel. She always seems to leave something behind, though. That is why she has come to us to make her traveling easier. Right now, we do not have direct competitors because we have an original product. Our indirect competitor is a company called Alley-Oop. They have the same idea as making things more compact and convenient, but they mainly focus in the makeup department.
So our unique value proposition is that it's easy to clean, it has built-in hygiene, a removable toothbrush, and it's never been seen before. All of these will help to save space when traveling. In order to grow our revenue, we first need to make our product. To do this, we need to buy a mold, which will cost about $12,000, according to our research. To get this money, we'll get a loan from a bank and slowly pay it off as our company grows. Cost per units is about $2, but this will slowly go down as we begin to buy in bulk. Our second step is to start marketing. As you know, we've gotten our Hootsuite certification on social media marketing, and we will begin by posting 2 to 3 times a week on Instagram and Facebook. 50% will be educational and 50% will be entertainment. Our third step is to grow our customer base. This will mainly be done through word of mouth and our marketing. And we will send 100 hairbrushes to the airline attendant union so that we can get more reviews and feedback so we can improve our product. All of this will help grow our customer base and our revenue. The following images will show the progression of our MVP. We first started off brainstorming ideas, and we decided to go with this product because it was unique and it's never been seen before. We went to the art room and created this cardboard model to see if our idea would actually work. We then tried to 3D print it and decided that including floss and toothpaste was too complicated. So this was what we came up with, but we didn't like how messy it was. So we tried 3D printing it again and came up with a much neater version, but it still wasn't what we were looking for. So in our current prototype, we ended up buying 2 products from Amazon, a hairbrush with a hollowed out handle and a toothbrush. And we took it to our shop class and had him cut the toothbrush and glue it onto the hairbrush handle. And that's how we came up with our final prototype.
For our total addressable market, which is basically everyone that our product could apply to, I started by researching the percentage of travelers in the United States. From there, I narrowed it down by our customer segment. For our serviceable addressable market, we decided to narrow it down a little bit and just focus on the 4 corners. We used those same percentages that we found for the total addressable market, and we multiplied it by the population of the 4 corners. For our share of the market, which is basically everyone that we actually believe we could sell to, we focused in on Colorado, which is about 32% of our serviceable addressable market. These are our financial projections for the first 4 months. This is assuming that we already have a $3,000 grant from this and the $12,000 loan for the mold. So starting today, we hope to sell 150 brushes in the month of May. In June, we hope to have grown our customer base by about 50 people and will be selling 200 brushes. Month 3, we double our marketing, and so we hope to sell 350 brushes. And month 4, we sell 450. This graph is comparing our year 3, month 1 projection to those 4 months I just finished. If we continue increasing our sales by about 135 brushes a month, we'll be selling about 4,770. Our exit strategy is through the company Goody. They mainly focus on hair products that are innovative. And as you can see, they also sell toothbrushes, which is why we thought our product would be a good fit. We plan on selling for 3 times our year 3 profit, which will bring us to around $380,000. We'll mainly be selling intellectual property, but we'll also include our mold for production. Right now, we currently are not asking for any money, actually, because as a group, we have decided that we would rather go explore different avenues because we're not as passionate about this project as we are when we first began. But we wanted to thank you all for your time and wondered if there were any questions.
When you look at your calculations and you think about the mold as $12,000, we think about that $2 per unit. In your calculations, what did you think you were going to break even?
So to break even with the mold, it was about a 5-year plan. But we would actually be we would end a month with $14,000 by month 4. So we could pay that loan off faster than the 5 years. So it wouldn't actually take us very long.
Great job. I just have a quick comment that go out into the real world and pursue careers that likely will involve some kind of business aspect, I would hope, because this is really interesting. You mentioned your influencers being the airline attendant. Would you to look at the other influencers that engage in the social media aspect of the plan? There are a lot out there who will could influence politics in the industry. Have to decide to. Really nice job, and it was pretty exciting to see what is the event since we got to see the ones that started in our group. I'm gonna scrap a question I didn't have given the information that you just provided us, and I'd like to know what you're thinking about your learning from this. It's a really valuable thing sometimes to figure out what you don't want to do, and I'm hoping that this entrepreneurial pathway did that. I'm really curious to know what from this are you going to take with you so that you can explore the other endeavors that I mentioned.
I think if you're going to start a business, it has to be something that you're actually passionate about. And if you want to continue it, being passionate about it will really help.
I also think for me, a lot of what I'm going to take away from it is just how to work with people. It was very interesting. At the beginning of the year, we started with 5 very different people, and our group shrank down to 2, 3 at the semester. And we're all very opinionated and driven, I think. So it was very interesting, just kind of the give and take of how to work together. And yeah.
I think what I'm going to take away from this class is just dedication to something that you were passionate about, but sometimes you grow out of things that you like, and that is what I'm going to take away from this.
Thank you.
I think I'll pass. That's a great point to finish.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, you please. Our next group of entrepreneurs is a young group, dynamic. Their products will not only save the world, it'll also make a great profit. So please welcome to the stage, Nisi Tara.
One moment, please.
You gotta have this wire plugged in. It came up there. You had it just a second. You're fine. Go back and display. You want the mirror.
Hey, thank you everyone so much for coming. We'd just like to take a moment to acknowledge our lovely judges for being here. We're so grateful to have everyone here today. And we'd like to thank Roy for being our mentor and really just helping us all throughout the way. He was always able to inspire us and keep us motivated. And he's really just been such a big inspiration to us. So first, I'd like to introduce my group and myself. My name is Greta Thompson, and I'm the CEO of Nisi Terra.
My name is Rosalinda Phillips, and I'm CFO of Nisi Terra.
My name is Caden Anderson, and I'm the COO of Nisi Terra.
I'm Nikolai Charlie, and I am the CMO of Nisi Terra.
I'd like to start off by saying my entire group and myself has always loved being out in nature. And I, for one, am someone who grew up really close to the National Park Service, always being hiking and outdoors, and it's really just meant a lot to me growing up. Recently, I've been doing research, and I've noticed that there's roughly 5.25 trillion metric tons of plastic waste in the ocean alone. This isn't even accounting for forests, wildlife, places, public lands, and so much more. But Nisi Terra has a solution. The biodegradable para. It's reusable and unique to our business and area. And you may be asking yourself, how can something be unique to our business and area? And I have just the answer for you. Our design is made of hemp cloth, which is a local plant created within our area and district. Our product features a gourd-like shape that was brought to us by the ancestral Puebloans many years ago. It features a drawstring handle to minimize waste and bamboo thread for drawstring. It has a circular bottom where our logo will be placed, and we will print our logo on using heat, and we will be using biodegradable ink.
Using our para will allow you to be giving back to the environment. Our para is 100% biodegradable, and we will be giving 1% of our profits to nonprofit companies, and those companies are the Ocean Cleanup, For Ocean, Greenpeace, and more nonprofits. Every one of our paras purchased will be saving 1 to 700 single-use plastic bags from entering our ecosystem.
As well as the many problems that plastic faces in our ecosystems, it faces a lot of problems to our customers. They're unable to find biodegradable reusable bags. They have no use for single-use plastics that's used to wrap your food and that you take home from the grocery store every day. Many communities have been finding microplastics in their drinking water, which is not okay, and it can have serious body effects. Plastic pollution is now the #1 killer in marine life deaths. And plastic is unhealthy for the world, and it's really just going to affect the entire world as a whole, as it already has.
Our market. So our total addressable market, the US spends 10.8 million on grocery bags annually. In Colorado, we spend 304,000 on grocery bags. And we plan on taking 38% of this market, summing up to 89,795,000. Our required capital. So the cost to make one bag is $14.15. Hemp per square yard costs $9.15. Thread 3 cents. A manufacturer per unit $5. For 10 bags, this would cost $141.53. For 100 bags, it would cost $1,464.
Here's our business structure. For our revenue, we'll receive extra revenue from companies that will want to advertise their business. on our bags, and that would be $5 per advertisement on our bag. And for our expenses, we're gonna be donating 1% of the gross income to charities, being 7,826 annually, and 60% of the gross income will come back to us and to build our company furthermore. And that would be 34,436 a year. And the remainder of our income will go to us divided by work hours.
Revenue growth. So in month one, we plan on selling and advertising 200 units, which gives us $7,830. Month three, 800 units, 31 and $320,000. And year one, we plan on selling 10,000 units, 391, 500,000. The cost to make our bag is $14.15, and we have a $25 markup, making our pair $39.15, selling 100 million, which is the current amount of plastic bags used annually. Selling 100 million per year for us would make us 25 million profit.
For our customer segments, we are talking natural food stores, clothing stores, bookstores, outdoor gear stores, and flea markets.
And for our competitors, for our brand of reusable bags would be Chico Bag, Lotus Sustainables, Eco Bags Products, Bagu, Vino Bags, and Patagonia.
For our channels, we're going to be using Instagram, our website, Amazon, and Zoomas, which is here in Memphis. I don't know if you guys know what that is. For Instagram, we're using it to educate people on our paras and our brand. We're going to be using our website to basically get our product out there and try to sell our product through the internet. And Amazon is just another way to sell our product and just get it out there. And Zuma's is a local business that we're hoping to be in business with.
In our customer segment or relationships is we're gonna go to seminars to educate on our business, and we're gonna also do blogging to show along with others with plastic waste activities, and supporting a new nonprofit of Customers Choice every year, meet and greets two every month locally.
Our ideal customer is an avatar who deeply cares for the environment and shops at natural food stores and buys things secondhand to reduce waste in our ecosystems. They devote 1 month of every year to go to Africa to support small communities with healthy drinking water. This person works as a travel critic and travels around the world to keep hold on. Okay, to help people and to share their experiences. They make around $80,000 annually and donate to nonprofits frequently.
And for our key metrics, attending at least one seminar regarding to who we choose to donate to. And our Instagram following would be at least 20,000 or more, 30,000 or more customers from food stores annually, 5,000 or more customers from bookstores annually, and 45,000 customers from outdoor gear stores annually, and 20,000 customers from clothing stores annually.
Future planning. Zuma's in Memphis, Colorado has agreed to sell these local paras in their stores. We will be in contact with Natural Foods located in Denver, Colorado, and Whole Foods based in Austin, Texas. Further on, we may try to contact research facilities containing Zophobos morio, which is a plastic-eating larvae, and these are located in Queensland, Australia. These have no side effects on the larvae at all. It's completely healthy and they like it. And this would also expand to more job opportunities for people to be earning money by picking up plastic waste, and we would ship it off to these facilities.
Nisi Terra, help us create a healthy, plastic-free environment for generations to come. Be a part of the movement.
And at this time, we'll be taking some questions.
My first question, I'll go back to some of your forecasting. I didn't really see in terms of when you were sort of coming up with what your costs were, how did you incorporate the cost of your checks, right? The cost of your website, the cost of maintaining the website, the cost of using Amazon. They're gonna want a big cut, right? That's one of the challenges of working with Amazon. So how did you sort of fold those costs into your forecasting model?
So we haven't yet done that, but our markup is $25 because we'd like to break even immediately and make sure that we are gaining that revenue super fast, and so that we can be putting money back into those things.
Did you consider your charities as part of your actual customer segment where you could print on a bag for a charity and then go after those that are affiliated with that charity as consumers? Is that anything that you consider?
We have not considered that, but it is a great idea, and we definitely will be considering that now. Thank you.
You guys currently have dogs that you work locally, and will you continue to do that over the summer? How will that play into the time as you build this out and move forward with plans?
I have a summer job in June, but nobody else does, but I will still be contributing to the group frequently.
I was a little confused why the SAM was Colorado, and then we pretty quickly moved to selling 100 million units. Can you articulate a little bit about your plan to go national?
So we're not projecting 100 million bags sold per year. That's just really what's just like being spent in the US yearly. And that's quite a big number. And if we were to be able to, which would be amazing, if we could completely eliminate plastic bags and have everyone using a para, that would be our ultimate goal.
One last question. Have you given any consideration, and this is a curiosity, and looking forward, how would you tell your story, differentiate yourself, go up against the big dogs? Like, how do you do that?
So Patagonia has an amazing story behind it, but I think the fact that we're high school students and we just really want to make a difference in the world, and we have such a strong connection to nature in like the area that we live in and wanting to protect our ecosystems, and it's just something that's super important to us. The seminars thing would definitely help with that, just like getting out our brand voice, why we do it, why we're here, and why we're selling our para.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for Nisi Terra. Our next company is a company that has a ton of energy. This is the only company in the class and in the entrepreneurship program that decided to develop a service rather than a product. These young men have the energy to make this happen. Please welcome to the stage, Buy, Fix, Sell.
All right. Hello. We are Buy, Fix, Sell, and thank you so much for the opportunity to present to you this evening. I'm Ronan Wise, the COO of Buy, Fix, Sell, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about our personal story and journey to get here. So we started BFS, Buy, Fix, Sell in 2022 to use our individual abilities to our advantage and fix broken items. We started this project in entrepreneurship class as a beginning to our assignment to start a business. Throughout the year, we went through a lot of business revisions. We wanted to have a Facebook marketplace focus, but switched to a hauling service to make more money. Unfortunately, we did not have enough resources to afford the proper hauling equipment. So we went back to our original idea, BFS, and we've stuck with it ever since. And we do have a problem in our community. In Montezuma County, including Mancos, Colorado, Cortez, and Dolores. When people are moving in or out of a home or an apartment, they have a lot of items that they no longer need anymore. I'm sure all of you have similar experiences. Things are sitting in your garage that are rotting, dusting away, that need to leave your home. They're frustrated because, I wouldn't want them to go to a dump, and neither would you. And that's where we step in. How BFS works exactly is we search on Facebook Marketplace primarily for other leads for inexpensive yet good quality items that need small bits of repair. We repair them and we sell them for a higher profit that's not too expensive. Our items are sold at a reasonable price for our customers as we upcycling these unwanted items. For example, as a scenario, John is a 35-year-old working construction. He has an annual income less of $70,000, which is pretty all right. So he can afford to buy items that he wants or sell things that he doesn't need. He wants to move from his apartment to a rental home. While this is happening, he needs to help get rid of old items. And that's where we take those items for a small price, repair, and we resell them. In turn, Jessica, who is a 21-year-old living in Durango, she just started college at Fort Lewis, sorry. And she's looking for inexpensive and pretty good quality items that she can move into her apartment just for some substantial living, a couch, a desk for sitting. And we sell her what we got from John after any needed repairs for a price which is cheaper than online or local stores, and it is affordable to Jessica as a college student.
I'm Connor Lee. I'm the CMO. And so who are our competitors? Goodwill as various thrift stores have inexpensive items. However, these stores lack efficient pickup and do not offer anywhere to service. There are few others buying and selling on Facebook Marketplace, but most are not local. We are local, and people like to do business with people and companies that they know, like and trust. We are dependable. What adjustments have BFS made? We have made changes in the management. Josh Small is now the CFO and Ronan Wise is now the COO. We started with BFS, then we went to a hauling company. However, we dropped that idea because we realized hauling items needed hauling equipment that we do not have. Our final idea is obtain inexpensive items, fix them up to our ability, and then sell it at a reasonable price, still including a small profit.
Hi, I'm Josh Small. I'm the CFO of BuyFixSell. So these are estimated financial projections. If we buy, fix, and sell 15 small items and 2 large items in a month, our profit will be $500 with the small items and $2,000 with the big items. This all depends on the products we buy and the cost to fix the products. And the big items could be like a car, and the small items would be like a washer or dresser or something like that. So this is our capital strategy. We started the company with $300. We have been able to purchase and fix some items up. We need a grant to obtain some more items and to work on advertising. What we have sold, we've sold a food processor for $20. These vary in different price. A chop saw for $75, wooden long desk $15, and a water heater for $10. These vary in different prices. We sold these items for a total of $120. Subtracting expensive, we made $95 profit.
Our TAM, total addressable market, is 8.33 billion, and our servable addressable market, so pretty much all of Colorado, is 166 million, and our share of market, which is 0.5 of Colorado, so like Cortez, Durango, Dolores, and Mancos, is 83,000. Our exit strategy. If this company got big, we would hire employees, a manager, and eventually sell it. Through this company, we have discovered other possibilities for a company, for example, small side hustles like power washing and car detailing. We need your help. Our company needs a $1,500 grant to help promote our business. We will use these funds for advertising as well as to set up an official workshop/storage space. Thank you for your participation. Any questions?
Well, I did have a question about the process and the marketing. So in the example you gave with John, and then you picked something up and sold and sold it to the college student. This strategy seems to assume that there are people selling their stuff on Facebook Marketplace, unless I missed something. So if that is that the case, my first question, and number two, or some other means, selling it by some other means. If that is true, have you explored other ways to encourage people to sell their stuff on the marketplace versus taking it to the dump?
We haven't really explored other options except for like other advertisements, like just people like knowing we're there, and so like they can give us their items if they don't want it to go to the dump. But with Facebook Marketplace, like there's already so many people on Facebook that we primarily focused on that, just knowing that there will always be like items on there.
Your projections indicated, I assume this is a near-term projection, 2,500 a month in profit from several small items and 2 large items. Did I understand that correctly?
Yes, sir.
So what I didn't see was a scaling model to where this business would support several full-time employees and kind of where you'd be taking it from your exalted executive titles, which are awesome. And you know, what's the growth projection for when you guys can draw reasonable income from it?
So right now we don't have too much on that because we're kind of considering it as like kind of a small like side hustle.
Okay, fair enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Buy, Fix, Sell some appreciation. Our next company is a company with a group of young men that are really into working out. They're into excellence, they're into achievement, Please welcome to the stage Delta Pre-Workout.
Hello, my name is. Hello, my name is Cole Dainty Guilfoyle, and I am the CEO of Delta Performance Company.
My name's Hayden Anderson. I'm the COO of Delta Performance.
And good evening. My name is Brock Emmel, and I'm the CFO of Delta Pre-Workout.
And I'm Miguel Dozotis, the CMO of Delta.
One of our greatest passions is working out. We're all pre-workout users, and we have always thought that the pre-workout market was really saturated and needs something new. Every pre-workout is the same. They all make you anxious and twitchy and leave you with a caffeine crash withdrawal, like some drug you'd find on the streets.
We're an exercise supplement company making pre-workout for anyone who is an active lifestyle and doesn't want the negative effects of other pre-workouts.
We have all experienced the usual pre-workout issues from withdrawal like headaches, fatigue, decrease in focus and energy. If you ask me what I would want during a workout session, these would be the last of my requests. Also affected by long-term effects, including high heart rate, chronic insomnia, and constant anxiety and depression.
Our product strives to solve the typical problems in the pre-workout supplement market. Our product is the perfect blend of a stimulation and relaxation that you can use every day with a low dose of caffeine for energy and CBD for a painless and calming and stress-free workout. So the reason our product is unique is our product is one of the very first pre-workouts to use CBD as an active ingredient, which helps with inflammation, anxiety, and a plethora of other problems that you might run into while lifting. Our formula is simple and easy to digest with a low amount of caffeine that can be used every day without a crash or any severe effects. Not only that, but it can be used for things other than just lifting heavy, going to the gym, like running, any sort of sports practice, any activity, or even just as a morning pick-me-up.
So the pre-workout market. Our total addressable market is from the US, which spends $14.2 billion on pre-workout annually. That means that 30% of Americans use pre-workout, which is 100 million US citizens. Our service addressable market is Colorado spends $58.2 million on pre-workout a year. And using these, we estimate our share of market to be 2.2%, calculating up to $265,000 in revenue in the first year. This is a large market, but is it really? Almost every pre-workout company uses the word pre-workout falsely, and it basically came to be a caffeine-loaded drink that promotes addiction. We believe we can use the pre-workout market much more effectively and healthy.
So the ingredients in our drink mix, we selected our ingredients to have the maximum effect with a minimal dose and a short, comprehensible list that you can actually understand. L-theanine is for a focus and non-distracted lift. So it helps you kind of just lock in on whatever you're doing. Small amounts of caffeine for a good energy boost without too severe of an amount to give you a bad crash or get hooked on the caffeine. Beta-alanine is for increased blood flow, so it helps you get warm faster and it gives you a good pump when lifting. And CBD, which helps with a ton of things when doing anything active like inflammation in your joints. It calms the anxiety often caused by caffeine, which was a huge issue that we had with pre-workouts. And it also helps you focus on the lift.
Our cost structure of one product consists of packaging, labeling, and all of our ingredients. Adding all these up, we come to about $11.41 per unit. We plan to retail the pre-workout for $50, and most other pre-workouts sell their pre-workout 40 servings for $50 to $60. This makes a profit margin $38.54 per sale.
developing our product. In our current stage of our development, we had 3 iterations we had to scrap. Number 1, because it tasted terrible and then we got rid of that ingredient and made our current mix, which is simpler. We're also in the development of gummy formula, but the consistency wasn't right yet and cost was way too high. But in the future, we will develop gummies.
So we have conducted a survey with 17 participants. We set up a station at Mountain Range Fitness in Cortez, and we gave out free samples to people before they worked out. And we got some pretty good reviews from a couple people, and we asked everyone who got a free serving to fill out a survey, and we asked questions like, what do you do for work? What is your salary? How do you exercise? How often do you exercise? Or do you have any hobbies? Do you like caffeine? Have you heard of CBD? Do you think CBD has benefits? Do you use CBD? And also we looked at what type of social media platforms they used, and every single one of them used Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. So those are the main marketing channels we will be using. So we were able to find out our basic customer segment, which is.
Our customer segment is targeted towards active 18 to 30-year-olds who live in Colorado, have hobbies, have fitness goals, are mastering a sport, or just want to stay healthy and active.
We plan to use all the money that is invested to get the essentials to start selling like products, including the lab test the product for impurities and obtain liability insurance and labeling.
So for our marketing sales plan, 35.2% of our participants said they would buy our product. And our goal for the first year of our social media marketing campaign would be to reach 26,850 followers in order to reach enough people to sell 9,400 packages. We believe that is an attainable goal because our following will grow exponentially as we keep posting, and we also plan to reach out to some micro influencers to gain our marketing campaign. And we also want to mention that all of us are social media marketing certified, and we're interested in producing content as well. So for our estimated returns, we strive to get $131,000 in revenue, which would be 783 sales per month. We believe that our sales will be mostly contributed to our Instagram following. This is just predicted success in 1 year, but I think once people catch on to our effective product, our company will blow up.
So we want to thank you guys for your time. Thank you for coming out, and go ahead and open the board up to questions.
One of the chief challenges, I think, in this market segment is this notion of liability. You know that concept is, right? So you enter a new market, and you more or less have to kind of prove your credibility, and that you have a high quality product, it's not going to hurt individuals. And when you think about the supplement market, people have a lot of fears about what they put in their body, as we've seen in recent history of our country. And so how do we get around it? We talk about the testing, but I'm curious, when you say you want to sell 783 units of this a month, is how do you enter the market, educate your market, and so you can sell those many items with something so new? Because I don't know if you're going to have GNC backing you up, or if you're going to have a major label and kind of you get that credibility, so you reduce that liability by trying to educate the market. So how do you plan on sort of entering the market to get that traction?
Yeah, so as far as like just educating people about what our product is, we plan to do that through our social medias. We've already posted videos on our social medias gaining traction. And through there, we plan to educate as well as market. As far as legality goes, the only thing that we would be held accountable for is if we were to drop salmonella in it, because this is technically labeled as a dietary supplement, which is a sort of gray area in court. So it's if anybody has an allergic reaction or too much supplements, we're not liable for that at all.
Well, it's not actually regulated by the FDA.
Yeah.
Is the main thing.
My concern is not only the FDA, right? My concern is educating the market. And so they're willing to take a risk on, it doesn't be real, it can be more perceived, right? I think that's what I understand the supplemental market, I understand that, you're not gonna be held to accountable, you're not gonna make some grandiose claim, because I think we're all smart enough not to do that. But the challenge is without people knowing you personally, why do they opt to put that into their body?
Well, one thing, the pre-workout market, I think, is very well known. So like all of the ingredients that we have on our list, people will know the name of if they're buying pre-workout. So like, as we said, it's very saturated market. We would like to say like all of the ingredients, L-theanine, beta-alanine, and caffeine are 3 of the top ingredients in almost every pre-workout. So number one, those supplements alone are going to be sort of credible, but also CBD, people know the name of, and it's kind of a niche. So I think that's going to be another way we're going to enter into the market. Yeah.
I think you guys all made chance. Good job. With your, to piggyback, with your startup marketing strategy being fully engaged in social, was the cost of growing those followers, or was it an organic following? Or did you figure in the actual marketing costs into your social growth? Are those marketing fees in your startup costs? Because I don't recall seeing.
Yeah, so our social media is entirely organic. We haven't paid to boost a single post or get any followers in any way. But it is a possibility in the future if we run into a roadblock or a plateau and we need to boost some posts. But as of right now, we don't feel the need to implement it because we haven't needed to.
The next question.
I was wondering if there was any local area research during your time with other companies that are similar, so say Gilman or other performance supplement products, just to see what they did, how they did it, sort of following up on his question about.
Yeah, so we actually had a very great mentor. He was our coach, but his name is Jared Wyatt, and he owns Mountain Range Fitness, and he sells a lot of supplements, and so he was a big part of that, of like, I guess, gaining knowledge about the supplement market, and I guess just he's been doing it for a while, so he let us know a lot of stuff.
Thank you.
It was fun to see some market research you're doing. That was cool. I guess it's sort of another way of asking the same question, maybe. What's your strongest differentiator, and how do you turn that into a defensible competitive advantage in this space?
Simple. Well, I'd just like to say I think we outlined most of our uniqueness is CBD, and it's not really ever seen a lot, and we don't really know why. Like, it's really a very beneficial supplement for like working out and just health in general. So I think once people are educated about it through our socials, and people kind of gain the knowledge that it's not like some bad thing, it's kind of related to cannabis, but it's really just a very overall beneficial supplement. So I think that's one of our main things that will make us unique.
So yeah, not only that, but just me personally, I've talked to a lot of people in the gym that I go to, and just people that I know. They have the same issues that we do with a lot of pre-workouts. All the pre-workouts they look at are the same, and they don't want that high amount of caffeine. So we are making something that's not no caffeine, but it's also something that you're not going to get worried about, get hooked on. And it's just a simple, like comprehensible list that a lot of people like more than.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Delta Pre-Workout Company. Our final company is a company of a dynamic duo. These two individuals have passion for life and more. Please welcome to the stage Reborn Christian Clothing.
Hello, judges. I want to thank everyone for coming and the judges for taking their time this evening to listen to everybody's pitches. My name is Adam Martinez. I'm the CEO and CFO of Reborn Christian Clothing.
And I'm Brooke Jabor, COO and CMO of Reborn Christian Clothing. As a young Christian athlete, I'm constantly looking for sportswear. Along with that, I want to buy clothes I feel confident wearing and represent something that I support, whether that be brand morals, clothing designs, or any other aspect of their company. But I always run into the same issue, trying to find trendy and modern Christian clothes at affordable prices. That's why we started Reborn, to bring the youth trendy, modern Christian athletic wear and streetwear. Our goal is to inspire the youth and make them feel comfortable wearing the cross. So are you struggling to find modern, comfortable Christian clothing? Well, Reborn is here. Reborn is a Christian athletic clothing brand for people who want to worship God with style during their workouts. Our modern and youthful designs separate us from other Christian athletic brands, and we know what the youth want because we are the youth. Our designs focus on comfort, performance, style, and worship, along with us giving back to the Christian community by giving a percentage of our profit to our local FCA program, which is Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and doing like sort of scholarships to send kids to Bible camps over the summer. We not only do athletic clothes, while that is our main focus, but we also do streetwear so you can glorify God wherever you are. Our customer segment is Christians and Christian athletes with no specific denomination of Christianity. Ages 15 to 35, male and female, with mid to high income, so $85,000 to $110,000 plus a year, which hobbies include running, lifting weights, sports, and outdoor activities, or anything else to just stay moving. Some of our main competitors are Whole Strength, which is a Christian workout brand. They're athletically focused, but also do streetwear. They have modern designs and are a popular Christian brand. They're our main competitor. A couple others are Underdog Athletics, which also has modern designs and does athletic clothing. They're more sport focused, so they have done jerseys for some Christian schools and are very youth focused. And then there's Three Nails Clothing, which is modern, youth focused, and athletic focused, and also do some streetwear. So what makes us unique is we're young owners, so we know what is trending and we can keep up with the trends and give the younger generations clothes that will make them feel comfortable and we can stay relevant. And we will be able to fuse modern clothing with Christian worship. We'll also be supporting Christians and helping send students to Bible camps over the summer and giving back to FCA and eventually giving FCA a discount on clothes to help support and inspire young Christians. We're very community-based and we can build stronger connections with the communities and get more involved than other brands can because of, one, our location, especially just when starting up, but also because of how small our community is. We all know each other. We're youth and gym focused, youth, gym, and Christ focused. Reborn's niche is one that's relatively open and not super saturated, especially in this area. This will make it easier for us to make an impact on more young Christians by not only being one specific denomination of Christianity, we can also reach more people.
So our total addressable market is the U.S. clothing industry, which is valued at $312 billion. U.S. Christian clothing is valued at $4.5 billion, which is 1.5% of the TAM. Our share of market will be every Christian in Montezuma County buying a single shirt for $25, which is valued at $195,000. So this is the cost for our LLC and registered agent and EIN. And then we have total cost and clothing total cost for every piece of clothing per unit. And here's a preview of our women's first drop.
So for women's, we have a racerback tank top, which should be on the table. So going into summer, you'll need something breathable and sweat wicking for your activities. Our compression racerback tank top is the perfect fit. Made from soft and stretchy material that's light and slimming, you'll never want to wear another tank top again. And then we also have compression long sleeves. So upgrade your wardrobe with our must-have compression. Designed for maximum comfort and support, these shirts are perfect for any occasion. Made of sweat wicking material, this soft and breathable shirt is a must-have. And then for men's, we have stringers. These are top of the line quality shirts for exercise and weightlifting. It can feature any of our designs varying from our cross to our Bible verses. It comes in a variety of colors specifically to tailor our customer's unique personality. For those looking for Christian stringers and sleeveless tees, this is the best choice. For men, we also have compression long sleeves. Our men's long sleeve compression is designed to be lightweight and breathable, perfect for Christian athletes looking for a new way to glorify God. This product will feature any of our designs in black or white. For athletes trying to glorify God and feel good in the gym, this is your fit. And we will be starting off only with cotton tees just to get started up, but in the coming months, we are going to advance into the ones that we just described.
So this is our sales projections and revenue. So we're going quarterly. And since the first quarter has already gone by, we're going to start at the second quarter of this year. By the end of this quarter, we hope to sell 15 shirts, which will value at $375. And then this will be our biggest jump from quarter 2 to quarter 3 in sales at 35 sales, which is valued at $875. Then we jump to 42 sales valued at $1,050 in the fourth quarter. Next year's first quarter will be 50 sales valued at $1,050. And then our total sales throughout year 1 will be 142 sales, which is roughly $3,550. And then our total sales from year 1 and year 2 will be 445 sales, which is valued at $11,125. After our first quarter of sales, we want to increase 20% quarterly. Our plan for revenue growth is through our school's local FCA in hopes of finding teens within our school that want to buy our product so we can help inspire the young Christians to take action. Along with growth through our local FCA, we hope to grow with local advertising and social media marketing.
Okay. So we've already gotten $225 worth of pre-orders with just 30 minutes of taking pre-orders. Our Instagram has started up and we've already been asked if we do online sales, and we just started it 2 days ago and have 22 followers now and have been asked by 2 people if we do online orders. And from this knowledge, you can tell Reborn is what the youth has been so desperately waiting for. We are asking for $3,000 to launch Reborn. This money will be used to purchase clothes to press, purchase vinyl, go towards Instagram ads, get a photography camera for online advertisement, and for website development. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Questions. First one would be concerning your active production. How are you actually producing that?
So our production will be our homes where we have a pressing machine where we will cut our own vinyl for our own custom designs, and we will press each design for every product that we have ordered. And yeah, that's how we will sell each shirt production wise.
And then in terms of, words, how is the shipping cost gonna affect your margin?
For online marketing?
And just when you sell, you have this interest that you're thinking about sort of selling online. When I looked at sort of your cost structure, there was nothing about sort of shipping costs or these additional costs that would be associated with that kind of growth.
So at the moment, we won't be doing online sales just so we can kind of get started up. But we will definitely put those costs and shipping fees in when we do start doing online sales.
One last question. And this was concerning your TAM and how you sort of broke that down. I think one of your huge value adds, your value prop is that you talk about that is, you also have your fingers on the pulse of the youth, the Christian youth, right? That's super awesome. But then when you kind of tell us sort of, when you're certain your calculations, that it included every Christian upon as an accountant. And so is that from, my grandmother, at 110 years old to a brand newborn? Then there's a little bit of disconnect there if your value prop is the market. So how do you sort of, can you clarify that for us?
So yeah, even though we focus on youth, we are completely open to older generations who want to buy our product. So even if someone who is older in age, we are plenty happy to sell our product to them. So yeah, we may be selling maybe to all Christians, but we are definitely focused in the youth.
Going along with that is with the cotton t-shirts, we've already had one adult that has pre-ordered one. So I think the athletic wear is more focused toward the youth, but like the kind of generic clothes are kind of open to everybody.
As you ramp up your business and your numbers grow, have you considered a staffing into how you will eventually pay yourself for your efforts? Was that calculated?
No, not right now, but hopefully as we get bigger, we do hope to maybe increase production through factories and maybe even start having staff to pay to increase our production. But as of right now, it's just us two producing everything. You got anything to add to that?
I have two questions. One, I think you answered regarding the total addressable market. I wondered about all Christians and moms in the county. Perhaps that was a thought. Was there a thought about marketing to different generations to provide gifts for youth, or was it just what you said is what you meant for now?
I'm not quite sure how to answer that, but I think we are definitely more youth focused, and the advertisement will be more like youth focused and modern, but doing like holiday drops and stuff like that for gifts that older people can get for younger people that they know would be something that we would do, especially around like the holiday season.
Buying gifts for your younger athletes or something. And then the other question I have, I gotta ask, we're looking at two different companies here that sell that are geared towards athletes and teams, perhaps. So I'm just curious if you all have you thought about a strategy where, there's two grocery stores that open up right next door to each other, and actually typically, I'm generalizing, do better. It brings business for both. Have you thought about addressing the market together, so that they have an option for the Christian athletes that might want that, as well as, either non-Christians or just the folks that want something that's not branded that way?
So we haven't talked about it with them quite yet. That would be something that I would be interested in doing if they would be up for it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Reborn Christian Clothing. So at this point in the program, the judges will excuse themselves, go to the deliberation room. They'll spend 8 minutes choosing a winner, and the amount that the winning team will receive in the form of a grant. The grant may be up to $3,000, or it could be as little as zero. So we'll see what the judges say. In the meantime, please enjoy some music brought to us by our amazing Mr. Husky, our IT director. Before we announce the grand prize winner, I once again want to thank our esteemed Sharks for all the great work they've done and for making the tough decisions. Dr. Michael Valdez, Mr. Evan Campbell, Miss Heather Otter, Miss Emily Hudson Brown. Let's give them some applause. This program wouldn't be possible without a program champion. Our program champion is Mr. Jason Armstrong. We had some incredible mentors this year. Brent McWhirtle, Silvina Guerrero, Roy Wilkinson, Carrie Summers, Victoria Peterson Lewis, Jared White, and Autumn Williams. I can't tell you how impressed I am with the audio visual tonight. Let's really show our appreciation for Mr. Husky. We have a special guest in the audience also, Board President Pam Coppinger. Now for the big announcement. Are you ready for it? The first year of the entrepreneurship class and program, final pitch night, the winner is
Pinnacle Clothing.
We're gonna get some pictures. They're coming. They're at football practice. They're on their way. So as you can see, they've been granted the total amount of $3,000. I would now like to invite the Sharks up to take a picture with the winning team.
Great job.
I get to keep my shirt?
Maybe we can go. It's close.
I think mine was. That's pretty.
One final picture with the winning team and their mentor. The program is now over. I want to extend my great appreciation for our two sponsors for this program, Sage Properties, Mr. Nick Manning, and SCAPE, Southwest Colorado Accelerator Program for Entrepreneurs. Have a great evening. Thanks for coming out.